her up and drop her off somewhere. But if I'm allowed to get, like, if I'm allowed to get rid of the dogs and give them to, like, my buddy who wants both the dogs, and I know he'll actually take care of them, then yeah, I'm going to do that. I just have to make sure that I can't get in trouble first. That's all. I just want to make sure. I've been taking care of them. Have I not? Amber, have I not been taking care of these fucking animals for her? Brittany, have I not been taking care of these animals for her? It's not a secret. I've been talking about it for the last month because everybody kept asking me, where's your sister? Where's your sister? Why isn't she taking care of them? And I said straight up, she ain't been here. No. Yeah, I want to make sure. I don't want to just give them to him and then something happen and, like, I can get in trouble. Like, if she calls the cops on me, like, hey, she gave away my dogs. I just want to make sure. Of course, if they say I'm allowed to, then yeah, hell yeah, because I know I'd be able to see them whenever I want to. They'd be taken care of, like, boom. But I gotta make sure that I can't get in trouble for it. The fuck I look like. Right, exactly. No, you're good, Peaches. I didn't call because I honestly didn't know that she was going to lose the house, and I was here. So at least I was here and could take care of them my damn self. I didn't know she was going to lose the house and us have to move. And obviously I'm not going to be living with her, so I won't be able to, I can't take them with me because I already have 2 dogs of my own. That's why. I thought I was going to be able to stay here, and at least I was here to take care of them, and they could be with me. That's why. Smart ass, because you know everything. I forgot. What's up, Jay? Because I care. They're fucking... Bro, I am a big animal person. I can't just not give a fuck. Like, I can't just not care. I am an animal person. Animals are way better than people nowadays. That's just a fact. But it ain't no damn secret. Everybody knows I've been taking care of these dogs. But I didn't know she was going to lose the house and that we were going to be living separately. So yeah, way better than people nowadays. That's just a fact. But it ain't no damn secret. Everybody knows I've been taking care of these dogs. But I didn't know she was going to lose the house and that we were going to be living separately. So yeah, way better than people nowadays. That's just a fact. But it ain't no damn secret. Everybody knows I've been taking care of these dogs. But I didn't know she was going to lose the house and that we were going to be living separately. So yeah. This ain't nothing brand new. Right. They really act like they're with me every day, all day. They hear all my phone calls. They hear every conversation. They're with me all the time. Them animals haven't eaten all day. What? The fuck are you talking about? How do you go from being nice to talking shit? Get the fuck off my life. I've been taking care of them. Have I not? Why do you think I'm on here trying to get enough to get their fucking food? Because obviously I care. If I didn't care, like I said, I could have left with my dogs and left them here. But I actually give a fuck. Like, what the fuck? Walmart's a whole half hour away, dude. You realize that, right? And I'm sure you will. left with my dogs and left them here, but I actually give a fuck. Like, what the fuck? Walmart's a whole half hour away, dude. You realize that, right? And I'm sure you will. Could have left with my dogs and left them here, but I actually give a fuck. Like, what the fuck? Walmart's a whole half hour away, dude. You realize that, right? And I'm sure you will. Could have left with my dogs and left them here, but I actually give a fuck. Like, what the fuck? Walmart's a whole half hour away, dude. You realize that, right? And I'm sure you will. If you're coming from that live, just know that people let me know. So I'm not stupid. But this ain't brand new. I've been taking care of her animals. It's obviously expensive. I have 2 dogs of my own. So it's going through a lot of dog food. Why though? Because who the fuck else is going to take care of them, obviously? What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and feed my dogs and not feed them? Is that what you expect me to do? Then you'd really call me a piece of shit. Like, how can you stand there and feed your animals, but you're not going to feed the other animals that are hungry? Huh? What the hell? So you'd rather me just feed my dogs and say fuck these other animals? That's what you're telling me to do? No, they're not. Their stores still open. Try again. And gas stations are open. Try again. Again, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And isn't Myers open until like 1? Or like, I'm pretty sure Myers is open till 1. And there's gas stations. There's other stores around here. You don't know where the fuck I live, so how do you know what's open and what's not open? Walmart's closed. That doesn't mean every other store is closed. What the hell? Nah, it's not music. Not from my phone. Anyways, I'm gonna get off here. I don't know. They're just gonna have to wait a little bit until I can figure out the rest of it to get them some food, because I'm still $15 short, so. Yeah, there's no music. Nah, you're good. Peaches, thank you for pinning my Cash App, bro. It's all good. I'm still $15 short to get their food, so they're gonna have to wait, because I do gotta go to work soon, and it's just crazy how people be like, I don't know, like, they talk shit. So you just expect me to feed my 2 dogs and say fuck the rest of them and just not feed them? I'm just not supposed to care? Is that what you're trying to tell me? That would be better than trying to actually help and get them food? That makes no sense, bro. Then you'd really call me a piece of shit. Then I'd really be a piece of shit, right? It's like with some people, it don't matter what you do, you're never gonna win, because they'll just bitch about everything you do. Literally everything you fucking do, they bitch about. But it's all good. I gotta get off here. I gotta leave for work. Not my animals. They're not being neglected, because I've been taking care of them. Once again. Girl, bye. Quit saying animals are being neglected, because then you're going to spin shit out of proportion. No animals are being neglected. My animals are taken care of, and I've been taking care of her fucking animals too. Once again, stop saying... Ew. See, and that's what's going to start that train of, oh, animals are being neglected. Jordan's not taking care of animals. That's not fucking true. These 2 dogs right here and that cat are not my animals. I have 2 dogs of my own, but I'm taking care of all of them. Because yes, their owner is not taking care of them. I have been. I'm not ignoring your question. Your question isn't coming through. So obviously you're talking shit or your question would have popped through. Taylor. So whatever you're saying is against community guidelines. Yeah, my 2 dogs, yeah. That's what I'm saying. People are talking shit, but obviously that's a lot of animals. Like, what? I'm $15 short to get them a bag of food. That's a lot of dog food. Yeah, their owner just leaves them here and dips off. Yes. Literally. Yes. That's why I have to call my buddy wants the 2 dogs, but I have to make sure that I'm legally allowed to rehome them. Because, like, if I just rehome them and don't bother asking, and if she calls the cops on me, then it might be a problem. I don't know. I have to make sure I'm legally allowed to do it. Yeah, D, I still have my 2 boys. You know I love my dogs. My dogs ain't going nowhere. My males just aren't fixed, so, and she's not fixed. Like, she's not fixed, her, and then my 2 males aren't fixed, so I can't be having no puppies right now. It's all good. I'm just gonna have to figure it out. I'll have to wait. I gotta leave for work, so I'll just have to try and figure out the other 15, because I do gotta get them food. I can't just not let them eat. But yeah, as long as they say that I'm allowed to rehome them, and since they've basically been left with me anyways, I don't think it should be a problem. I just want to make sure before I obviously rehome them, because I don't want to get in trouble or get arrested for stupid shit. But obviously, like, I want to make sure they're cool too. So if anybody'd be willing to help with the last 15 so I can get them some food, I definitely would appreciate it, just because it's expensive, obviously, with all the fucking, it's a lot. There's a lot of dogs. I'm pretty sure that if you leave your animals with somebody for like 30 days that they become your property. I think. I'm pretty sure. I just have to ask them to make sure, because I don't want to give them away and then obviously like her call the cops on me or try to be petty and then me get in trouble for it. You get what I'm saying? I just want to make sure it's legal first. I'm not trying to get arrested over, you know what I'm saying, over that. When there's other ways. If I'd have to legally adopt them first, then I'd have to legally adopt them first. Whatever, but I gotta make sure the legal way to do it, so I don't get in fucking trouble. I thought you were gonna... No, because she came and took them, remember? Dumbass. I thought you know everything about my life. I thought you knew that I was gonna ask him, and then I left and she came and took the dogs. Shouldn't you know that? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you knew my whole life. Like, what the fuck? I was. Remember? Amber, Peaches, do you remember when I was going to call them and I was going to take Brownie to the vet for her hip? And then I left the next day and went to the gas station or somewhere. I went somewhere and then I came back and she took them. They were gone. You remember that? I forgot. I thought you knew my whole life better than I do. That's how you assume shit. But apparently you don't. That's what I mean. You're making yourself look like a jackass. I was. But then I left and I came back and they were gone. She took them. And then she brought them back and left them. Again. So yeah, I want to make sure. What the fuck? Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Peaches, for pinning my Cash App, girl. But if anybody be willing to help, I'm $15 short to be able to get them a bag of food. Well, because it's just fucked up, man. Like, that's just fucked up. It really is. It's really fucked up. Like, I don't understand why you wouldn't just give them away yourself. You know what I mean? You can't just have dogs and then fucking just leave them. You know what I mean? For like weeks at a time. And not even bother making sure they have food or water or anything like that. You can't just do that. I wouldn't even like being away from my dogs for a whole day. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I go to work and come back to my dogs. I don't even like being away from my dogs. Right, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't understand why you don't just give them away yourself. I've tried to tell her multiple times that my buddy wants both the dogs and that they'll be taken care of and we'd still get to see them whenever we wanted to, but I even told her mom that. And her mom even agreed with me that she should give them up. But then I came back and they were gone. And now she brought them back and left them again. Like, what the hell? That's fucked up. It really is fucked up. It really is. That's fucked up, bro. But anyways, I gotta get off here because I gotta go to work in a minute. I'm only $15 short to be able to get them a bag of food so I can feed them real quick before I have to go to work. Because the store right down the road, I don't have Zelle. That's literally the only thing I don't have. I really don't have Zelle. I can't believe Brownie chewed that bowl, though. She literally chewed the whole bowl. That's crazy. Well, that's crazy.